All right, welcome to Cloud Drops episode 003, Kubernetes documentary, Rakuten acquires Robin, and Platform9 and more. Let's get into it. All right, so last week in Kubernetes, we got a lot of crazy stuff happen, really, really cool stuff. Again, before we begin, my name is Rudy McComb. I'm CEO and founder of ThnkBIG, and we are Austin's fastest growing DevOps, site reliability, cloud agnostic consultant firm. So if you're looking to go ahead and migrate applications to the cloud, looking to take advantage of Kubernetes, you have any Kubernetes pain points, go ahead and hit us up at ThinkBig, THNKBIG.com. You can find us also on Twitter as well. So let's get into what happened last week. So the official Kubernetes documentary dropped, parts 1 and 2. It's a fantastic documentary with all of your favorite Kubernetes CNCF ecosystem superheroes. Please make sure you check it out on our blog post, which we'll have linked down in the description. We also went ahead and included some bonus content, some things that will probably help add context if you're unfamiliar. If you're unfamiliar with the container wars, if you're unfamiliar with what happened when Kubernetes came out, what was going on with the industry, make sure you check out the bonus content that we added. See what other things we want to go ahead and cover. Moving past the bonus content. So let's talk about Rakuten. So Rakuten Symphony goes ahead and acquires Robin.io. It's a Kubernetes platform. Make sure you check that article out. Very detailed. Platform9 also dropped their enterprise trends and cloud native report, along with SysDig going ahead and dropping their cloud native security and usage report for 2022. Mirantis Lens went ahead and put out a really good article on providing access to managed Kubernetes development clusters. You want to check that out. New Relic launches their new and improved Kubernetes experience. And Octeto, I'm sorry, I screwed that one up. Octeto goes ahead and raised $15 million in Series A. One of the other things I want you to make sure you check out is we have a couple of technical posts, really good posts on manage and debugging Kubernetes manifest with Monocle by KubeShot. We have another article on more confidence through fuzzing by Flux. 5 tools for Kate's every developer should have. We also have a nice little breakdown on how etcd works. And here's what to know about changes to kubectl authentication coming in GKE version 1.25 from Google. Kieran and Neil did an excellent job on that post. Let's move along. We have other cool articles from Scotia Bank. So Scotia Bank had a really cool town hall fireside chat. And it's a really interesting article on why diversity of views and backgrounds is critical for success. I believe the talk had Kelsey Hightower. There's no video to talk, but I'm sure because Kelsey was involved, it was pretty insightful. We also want to go ahead and check out a article by Eric Brewer from Google. Kubernetes ready for a starring role at the movies and in your architecture. It's a really good overview by Eric on why Kubernetes, right? And then there's also a really interesting article by Anand Mathura of the CNCF 2022 predictions AI and ML to disrupt SMVC space as DevOps specializations and metaverse play their part. That was a really interesting read. A couple webinars I want you to make sure you check out. We have a section for lives on demand. So yesterday there was a really, really good webinar on discovering and managing IoT devices from Kubernetes with Acri and Kate Goldenring of Microsoft. And today there was a really good live on setting up monitoring for Calico's eBPF data plane for proactive cluster management with Chris Tompkins of Tigera. Excellent webinar today. Some on demand, you want to make sure you check out deploying VNFs with Kubernetes pods and VMs, Platform9. Deploy a full CNCF based observability stack in under 5 minutes with TOBS from Timescale. Getting started with GitOps and Flux from Weaveworks. BPF and application profiling from Tigera, along with pods, proxies, and ports. Oh my, from Aaron Alpar of Veeam. And then come learn Kubernetes with at Mosera and Microsoft. And last but not least, make sure you check out the Kubernetes podcast from Craig Box over at Google. And then also check out the Dojo podcast, Ben Armstrong, Bringing AKS on Prem. That was a really, really, really good podcast. And last little bit, looks like, KubeCon EU 2022 is slowly coming upon us. So if you are interested in being a sponsor, if you're a student, make sure you go ahead and apply for a sponsorship, and you basically, share all the amazing work that you're doing as a student. And last but not least, I want to send thoughts and prayers out to my colleague from Marantis, OpenStack, Kubernetes CNCF, Ihor Dvoretsky, and everybody else over in Ukraine. Stay safe. Your thoughts and prayers are our thoughts and prayers are with you. It's a terrible situation. Met a lot of good and made a lot of good friends and colleagues through my time over at Marantis. But definitely stay safe, and we will see you all next week. Peace.